the Sami Parliament in Norway.
Gito, thank you, Madam Chair. I give the statement on behalf of the Sami Parliament in Norway. We share the pride of the world's indigenous peoples' achievements of the past decades, including the adoption of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. The declaration secures the rights of indigenous peoples and serves as a minimum standard for the states to follow. However, in many countries, the implementation of the declaration is still lacking. We recall that 11 years ago, at the World Conference, Norway, amongst other states, voted for the state's responsibilities to implement the declaration. The Sami Parliament have repeatedly asked the Norwegian government to make a national action plan for the implementation of the declaration. Even though many times required, no serious steps have been taken to implement the declaration in Norwegian law. Madam Chair, the Permanent Forum has numbers of recommendations that strongly urge states to develop their own national action plans for the full implementation of the declaration. MDIP has recently delivered its report on their country engagement mission to Norway, also recommending that Norway should improve its implementation of the content of the declaration and to develop an action plan. This includes improving the incorporation of free, prior, and informed consent into key legislation. The climate crisis deeply affects our lands, waters, and people. At the same time, others are claiming indigenous lands in the name of the green transition. This affects our traditional livelihoods, the health of our people, and the hope and possibilities for future generations. Climate solutions need to be based on justice. The declaration includes tools that will enable a just transition, including indigenous peoples' rights to self-determination and the free, prior, and informed consent. More states need to implement these tools so we jointly can seek just climate solutions. In conclusion, we see an urgent need to better implementation of the declaration in national levels. We ask the Forum to call on states, including Norway, to fulfill their commitments from the World Conference. We also ask the Permanent Forum to continue its efforts and its guidelines on member states on the implementation of the declaration. Ologito, thank you.
I thank the representative of the Sami Parliament in Norway. I now call upon the